Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Money Stocks. Today is December 6, 2018. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we got another bloodbath on our hands here. We have the futures down about 40 points on the S&P 500. Right now they're trading at 26.62 per contract. All in all, you can see here the futures really plunging last night. And don't forget, markets were closed yesterday for the George Bush funeral, but last night we did have the CFO, I believe, of UA, which is a Chinese state-run corporation, arrested, and he is going to be brought to the United States to face charges. So again, markets plunging on that news, and we see the futures very, very weak this morning, but we'll see what we get. This is going to be an interesting trading day, to say the least. Next up, we want to take a look at stocks in the news today. We're going to start off today with Michael's Companies, MIK. Stock right now is trading at 17 and a quarter, closed at 16.42. This is on the back of earnings. There's a lot of resistance around $18, so I don't know if there's going to be all that much upside. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone here. We'll look at it a little bit later. Next up, we want to take a look at LE, which is, I believe, Land's End. Stock right now is trading at $22.50, closed at $21.23. So nice little pop up there. You're going to hit some resistance, though, in this general area. So just be a little bit aware of that. When you take a look at the daily chart, you can see you got a gap window and then a big gap fill up around the 25 level. So right now the stock trading around $22.50. You know you're going into a lot of resistance near term. Again, most stocks are down today with the big futures sell-off, so you want to be careful on all of the trades out here today. Let's take a look at CLDR. I believe this is CLDR. They had earnings as well. Stock trading at $11.80, closed at $11.59. That's hanging in there. I don't think we can make too much out of it. This is kind of a new issue. This has only been public since May of 2017, so there's not much I would do with it. But we will look at it at the once the opening bell rings and see if there is an intraday play. Let's take a look at Marvell, MRVL. This is trading at $15.97, closed at $15.50. This is upticking a little bit. I believe they had earnings as well. Right now, when I look at this name, you got to be a little bit careful because everything semiconductor could be weak this morning. So you want to be a little bit on the guarded side. Let's take a look at MOMO Inc. MOMO. This is trading at $28.11, closed at $31.69. This is a pretty good little haircut here. The only level that really gets me interested in this name would probably be around $22.50. So there's a long way down. That would take us to the December 2017 low. So again, that's the only level I'm seeing there for MOMO at the moment. Let's take a look at THOR, THO. This is trading at $59, closed at $64.31. This is a haircut on the back of earnings. When I look at this one right now, and I'm just looking at it quickly here, right off the bat, I think the next big level for the stock would probably be somewhere around, hard to say, but I'd probably say around the $50 area. So again, we'll see if this does sell off further, but it's got a pretty big haircut so far. I'm not sure it's going to get down to 50 today, but we'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. This is another equity that is getting hit pretty hard, though, so you got to be a little bit on the guarded side, especially when you have the futures down as much as they are. Let's take a look at Children's Place, PLCE. Is the ticker symbol here. This stock closed at $123.15, now trading at $109.50. So when I look at this, you probably got to look down towards the $100 level. There's also a lot of support around $96.45. I know that may seem far away, but again, these stocks, when they fall, they can fall fast and furious, especially a company like Children's Place, which trades less than 1 million shares a day. Next up, we want to take a look at HPE. What you're going to see here is that this is trading at $14.63, closed at $15.05. Again, there's still a lot of support around the $14 area, but again, you want to be a little bit on the guarded side in this kind of environment. All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold, believe it or not, is trading lower by 3.5 points today. It's not a huge move down, but you would think with all the market fear, we'd see gold move up. But that is not the case right now. GLD is trading at $117. Spot gold trading at $1,243. Next up, we have the crude oil market. Crude oil down $1.97 today. So that's about a 3.7% decline. Right now, crude is trading at $51.30 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good ETF to track the movement in crude, that's trading at $10.86 this morning. So again, all markets really are under pressure across the board. We'll see what we get. We should be nearing some pretty good short-term support levels. But again, in this type of environment, what we have seen on Tuesday with the big sell-off, and you got some more follow-through today, let's see this market if it could dig its heels in and find a low, and then we could trade off of that. Again, it's going to be a very, very wild session. If you haven't done so, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You could trade right alongside of us. We've had a dynamite 2018, and we're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. Have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.